Adam with ArcadeHeroes.com. I've got some sad news to pass along today, and that is that pinball legend and pinball game designer Barry Oursler, if I pronounced that correctly, has passed away. And he was 70 years old, and he was battling cancer since 2013, and he died from complications involved in that. So I'd never personally met him before. His work stands as a testament to his legacy, and to commemorate him, I wanted to play one of his most significant games, and that's Space Shuttle, which I just so happen to have. And when I read the announcement about this on pinballnews.com, they had mentioned something that I didn't know before, and that Space Shuttle is credited with saving the pinball industry back in the mid-'80s. And an interesting thing about it is that it has the first toy that was featured on a solid-state pinball machine. There were a couple of machines prior to that weren't what they called solid-state that had toys, but it was very unusual to still be popping up, and again, it was a first. And Steve Ritchie also contributed voice to this game, as there is voice. This wasn't the first game with voice, but Barry actually designed the first one that did use voice, and that was Gorgar. And so he had, I think, at least 40 pinball titles or designs to his name, and most recently he had done a design for Highway Pinball before they closed called Queen, and he, based on the rock band of the same name, Freddie Mercury and all that, and he had been involved with Deep Root Pinball and designed one called Food Truck for them, but of course who knows if that'll ever go anywhere given what's happened to that company. But he had been hired by American Pinball to do some stuff, but I don't know if anything was ever completed. But either way, it's really sad to hear about this. He's the second pinball legend who has passed away this year. And so just, again, I'll play a game of Space Shuttle in memoriam. So rest in peace, Barry. If you're not familiar or used to machines built in the 80s, at least most of them that I've played, or I guess the early 80s, like this one was 1984, it does have a different, slower pace than you might be used to. The flippers are not as strong as, say, modern ones. Shield up, at least for a moment there. Save my ball in case I was not being very good. That's another feature that you just don't find in modern pinball machines, a bell mechanism. Not any good at getting those shots where the ball locks are at. I keep thinking I'm hitting it on the right spot, but I'm not. There we go. I guess all I had to do was complain. One ball locked. I actually believe this is the best game of Space Shuttle I've ever played to this point. Which is appropriate. says ready pilot 1. Got an extra ball. Okay, I gotta make that ram shot all the way to get the multi-ball, and I missed it. Darn, so close. That's Space Shuttle, again by Oursler. Rest in peace, Barry.